Hello everyone, this is Lynette with Grammy Crochet. Today is February 10th. It is Wednesday. It is the 10th. This is Charm Chatter, I think number 158. I forgot to look. And welcome to my yarn room today. Uh, I know it's not Friday. I know the whole Monday Friday thing. I forget I ever said that. I do want to welcome all of my new subscribers and anybody that's been my subscriber for a long time. My yarny friends, thanks for being here. I did a video yesterday, day before yesterday. The last video I did, I was kind of asking for help on my mile a minute crochet along that I'm doing with the Jayda In Stitches. Mad Mile a Minute is what she's calling it. And I was making 2 blankets. It's been changing. It's a progressive thing, but I think I finally got it figured out. It's going to be 2 blankets. I am going to do both of them. And I am going to, mine's going to be bigger because I'm adding a white round. So let me tell you, I made the first month, January, what I'm going to call the black tie affair month right here. And it was just bordered in the silver. And then I did a February's, the first of the February's, and this is a V-stitch. And this is a shell stitch, and this is a V-stitch. So February is my Valentine's colors. And because I have this variegated, I'm also doing the reverse, because when you look at this first mile a minute here, you can't see the shell stitch. You can't tell that it's a shell hardly, because the yarn, the variegated yarn, is so busy. So this worked up so quickly, I thought, well, I'm going to do it in the reverse, which that one I left downstairs because I'm working on the so I'm going to do 2, one with the variegated in the middle and one with the variegated on the outside and the solid in the middle. So I have that done just like this of this one. And then I made this one, and I started with the variegated in the center, and I made it the proper number of stitches long. And I had a problem. It was like 6 inches too short before I put the pink on. And then I was all frustrated and scared. I didn't know what to do. But I was not upset. I mean, like, angry or anything like that. I wasn't stressing over it. I just didn't know what to do. So I asked for help, and I got a ton of very awesome answers. And what I decided was to try first just adding the pink row and see what happens. Because someone had said they added the pink row and it stretched it out and it fit. So that's what I did, and it fit. It all of a sudden, I lost that 6 inches of difference, and my mile a minute was the same size. So I do not want my colored rows and I don't want my colored rows matching up like this, because on the other one it's going to be variegated rows, and I just was afraid, like, how busy is that going to look if you have the 2 variegateds together. So I wanted to put it together with white in the middle between each row, and I didn't realize at the original in January that, like, I thought when you join it you would be joining it with a 3rd color. That's not how the original pattern is. The original pattern is you join this, the second one, because this is, 2 rows. You got the center and then you got the border. So you join the 2 borders together like this, and where the white row is not there. I wanted white in between each of my months, because my color choices are going to be different for every month. So it's going to be kind of look like kind of a scrappy, organized scrappy GAN. That's the plan. So bearing that in mind, I had to add the white all the way around. I thought maybe I could just add white down the center without going all the way around, and I just figured it's better to do it this way. So that's what I did. So I am going to make the second one, and it took no time. I mean, they're really quick to make, and even with adding the extra row. Um, I put it all together and I had it mostly all together when I got home from work today. So, like in one evening, um, I think, you could add to it like a couple hours while you're watching TV before bed. Add to it. So I'm going to make my next one, or the reverse one of this one. Why am I making two? I don't know. Um, Probably, if I only wanted to make one, I want to make it the other one, because the center stitches are what's like got the design in them. Like this one's, and it's hard to tell the design on the variegated. So I was thinking if I was only going to make one, it would be not this one I have here. But it really does work up quickly. And now that I realize, just trust Jayda. I should have never not just trusted Jayda. Like she's not, but I thought it was me. I really thought that my tension was off. The thought that it would expand that, it just needed to, had the stitches down the sides to expand it, never really much occurred to me. So I just figured, I did something wrong. Blame myself first, I guess. And the blame is on me because I should have just trusted Jayda and did what she said. But I thought I was wrong and I didn't want to go further and be wrong. But it's right. It worked out. So, I already showed you the new ones, the kaleidoscope ones, and the other make along I'm doing with Judy. I still have to post those pictures, and I'm going to post this picture because I think Jayda has a post the pictures thing. And then the Secret Yarnary, this was January's, and I can't remember what she called the stitches, but this was January's square. Now she is saying do all the squares. You can make a big blanket, or you can just do a sample square, make a sampler for the whole year. That's what I'm doing. Because I committed myself to 3, maybe 4 for sure. No, 3 blankets, crochet along blankets, and they didn't have to be blankets. At least Judy's didn't have. Well, I guess they all needed to be blankets, but anyway, I committed to at least 3 blankets. I didn't want to do a blanket every month, like a baby size blanket every month. What am I going to do with those? I'm not even having any more grandkids. And I mean, I could donate them, but then you don't learn the new stitch and you see it. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is this smut stitch, and I don't even remember what it's called either. My whole blanket is not going to be yellow. I am going to do 3 squares by 4 squares. Yeah, that's 12. And I'm doing them in 4 different colors. So each row is going to be a different color, or I don't know, maybe I'll mix and match. I'm not sure. Not quite sure how I'll put it together because it really doesn't matter. But I'm going to do 3 squares of 4 colors. But because I was so concerned that my gauge was going to be off because I was so far off on the pink on the mile a minute, I decided I would definitely use the same hook, the same yarn, and do the next month. And so this is what I did, and they are exactly the same size. They are exactly 100% square. I was so excited. And that one, again, these are like 12-inch squares or something. And so that didn't take, long. The longest part is you have to watch the video. Watching videos does take longer than doing just from a pattern. So my 3 monthly blankets are done. Then I agreed to, and am very excited to join the monthly crochet calendar crochet fun with Dina from Homespun Fun. And there's several of us doing it. There's Dina, there's Debbie, the Canadian Crocheter, Ella from No Catchy Name, Dina, myself, Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches might be joining us. I think that's Pamela from Pamela's Adore and Crochet. I knew there was somebody else I was forgetting. So I believe that's everybody. And I think they are dishcloths, one a month, one pattern a month, comes in a calendar. So I haven't received my calendar yet. It might be in my post office box right now. It probably isn't, but I'm gonna go check there today. But Dina did, and I'm already like behind because this is February and I don't have my calendar yet. But she did give me the patterns for each month. For, well, for last month, this month, and next month. So on the last day of the month, we are to post a video showing what we're making, what we made, and what we'll be making for next month. So what we made for this month and what we'll be making for next month. And then you can go check out everybody's videos and see how they did, what they did with theirs. I did not print it yet. It's in my phone. I don't know that I'm going to print it because I'm getting the actual printed, already pre-printed pattern. And my printer is not like hooked up. I have to drag it out of from underneath the desk and hook it up, and it's a pain in the rear end. So I'm probably not gonna print it. But at the end of the month, I will show you, and I will link everybody in the description of this. Everybody that's doing it. I don't think I forgot anybody. But I will link everybody so you'll know who to start looking for the monthly crochet along for that. And if I don't have any of the information on where the calendar is, Dina is sending it to me, or how to get it, or if you want it, or where she even heard of it from. I don't remember. She did tell me, but I don't remember. So anyway, if it's available to you guys, I will let you know in the next video. I will find out if you can get it, how you get it, if you want to join in. I don't know that we're allowed to share the patterns because I don't know if they're paid for pattern if they came with the calendar, right? So I don't think we can share the patterns. But that would be cool if we could, and just, that way you guys could make them too. I know the one for this month is really cool looking, and I'm very excited to get started on it, but I don't want to do it until I finish my other mile a minute. Like I said, I feel like I'm really behind this month because I have hardly worked on any of my whips because I was so frustrated with that other thing I worked on a couple days ago. That's out of my system. I mean, I'm not frustrated, like upset, just I gave enough time to that. I devoted enough time and energy to something that I just can't get together with. So that kind of put me behind schedule for what I wanted to do. All right. Not that I crochet on a set schedule. I mean, it's not a job. It's just relaxation and fun for me. I think after Christmas, I didn't have any projects that were started. I'm like, I need a project. And so I started a project. Then I got involved in the Make 9. Then I got involved in all these crochet alongs at the beginning of the year. I'm like, oh, these are so fun. These are so fun. So I might have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew, and I might need to just kind of concentrate on my monthlies because you have to do that every month. But on the in-betweens, I probably need to concentrate on getting like one of those Whips Gone Wild whips done. These really shouldn't take me too long in the future. The dishcloths I'm excited about, but I'm a little nervous because Pamela, I love her to death. She is a much more skilled crocheter than I am. She writes her own patterns. She makes her own doll clothes, like from scratch, make the pattern, sell the pattern, make the doll clothes. And she's having trouble on this month. So I'm kind of glad that she'll have it figured out before I ever get the pattern or get started on it, because I hope to start out, do that a little this weekend maybe. And I think because I'm not a very brilliant person, like in my head I want, dishcloths won't take long, make a lot and just save ahead for gifts. I probably shouldn't do that because I probably shouldn't do that, right? What do you think? Probably not. I have some big bolts of cotton yarn, like home, Premier Home cotton, that kind of stuff, kitchen cotton. And then I have a bunch of little ones. So part of me is saying take one of those big bolts in like I think I have one in blues and one in white with like little colored specks in it here and there, and just do all of the dishcloths in those. Um, then part of me says, oh, be more colorful. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. The ones that are for this month are really pretty. The ones for last month were circular, and they had 3 colors in the picture, it looked like. That one looked a little complicated. And that wasn't the one that's all, I mean, it's all the same stitches, just 3 different colors in the, it radiated out. It was very cool. I don't have to catch up on that one right away. But I do want to get February's done by the end of February, so that I'm not too far behind, and then I can make up January's if I want to. So probably I'll do multiple colors, one new color every month. I don't know. I haven't decided. Nothing set in stone. But anyway, I did want to let everyone know. This was the whole purpose. I mean, I'm over 15 minutes into this, just basically to let you know that I've got those figured out, the mile a minute. If you are making this and I scared you at all, just make it. It worked out. My 6 inches of difference is gone. And my blanket, I think, so far is looking really cute. I think it'll be pretty. Now, next month will be greens because we're going to do St. Patrick's Day. And I haven't picked out the yarn yet, I don't think. Not 100%. But I have some greens. I'm thinking, wait, I could. Let me just grab one. I don't know. Not variegated enough. I'm thinking not variegated enough. Get in there. Not green enough? It is green. There is green in it, but probably not green enough. And I don't have any other, I don't think, real greeny. I might need to go yarn shopping. I don't think, because this has too many colors in it to be St. Patrick's Day. And I don't think this is variegated enough. What do you think? Variegated enough? Let me know. And I don't know if I have a green to match it. Let me just stick that back up there. Anyway, next month is St. Patrick's Day, and that is the colors that I'm going to use. So that's what will go next on my blanket. And today is a totally awesome day. I'm having one. I hope you are too, and I hope you have one tomorrow as well. I will see you in the next video. Friday? Tomorrow? Who knows? When I see ya. Have a good one. Bye.